I'm just going to have a look at my Weatherby model PA-459. It says here made in Turkey. I haven't seen any reliability issues. I just want to show you how I have it set up over stock. So, only thing I've done over stock so far is put the Velcro on for the side saddle. So you can have a whole bunch of them set up, Velcro them on, and then I also have a backup one on this side. So I can run a bunch of rounds there, plus a bunch here. So I basically have an extra 10 on the gun, plus 5 in the tube, 1 in the chamber. So got 16 in total that you can carry. And it's set up here with a pick rail on top, mounted to the receiver. And that'll allow you to run a red dot or some other sort of optic aid for shooting. I like just to run the ghost rings, open sights. They work super good. Very pointable, very quick. The safety is located behind the trigger, in the trigger guard. Really easy to get to. The trigger, or the hand grip is rubberized, really grippy. Even if it's wet, it's really grippy. It's got the skull camo on this. I didn't really like it. But, oh yeah, another thing I forgot to mention. To run a side saddle on this gun, normally this runs all the way up here. So I had to cut a piece off just to allow me to run the side saddle on it. So that way the gun is clear. I'll show you after, but there's a red indicator here too, like the followers, a red anodized aluminum follower, so you can easily, clearly see when you're unloaded. And then that's, like I was saying, the safety. So real easy. Slide release is in front of the trigger guard, so you kind of have to move your hand off to operate it. Unlike the Mossbergs, that's right here, so you're on the pistol grip anyways, and you just pull back, rack the action. This one you have to reach forward, so you have to take your hand off the grip to run it. So say you're shooting, bang, 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 and then last one at a ammo, click, then pop one in, go again. And if you're not going to shoot, you can easily just take your hand off, grab that, run it back. Okay, and I did a little bit of experimentation by putting a flashlight on here, like a pistol flashlight, little quick disconnect one. And when I was shooting it from recoil, it'd come back and smack my fingers, so it cut me open a little bit. So I decided to take that off. Didn't work out good for me. And so far so good. I've only had this gun out 3 times now, and every time I've shot it, it's been perfect. So it is a 5+1, comes factory, but with a little bit of tiny modifications, you can get a Benelli Supernova mag extension. I was going to try a 3, I had it, but you have to do a little bit of machining to the magazine tube here. I'll show you. So right here, this extended, like the magazine tube extended out probably another 1/8 to 1/4 inch. I ground that down to fit the Benelli Supernova one, but it turned out that the knurled ends, this one has it on the inside of the cap, so it ratchets on that little knob there. But the Benelli's, I'm guessing, is somewhere on this barrel band here, so when I screwed the extension on, it wouldn't go far enough to engage all the threads properly. So what you'd have to do is file or grind that down probably 1/8 of an inch to go farther on. So I just decided to leave it be, because you're starting to add a lot of weight when you have another extension, another 3 in the magazine. You're adding weight. And so far this is a really light gun, so I want to keep it that way. That's why I don't have any optics on it. Just using ghost rings. It's real smooth action. It's a smooth bore. I don't know if the choke is any more than just cylinder bore, so no problem shooting slugs. I don't think there's any problem even with the modified, but that's this is the exact configuration I've been running this gun, and it runs super good. So I'll show you now why I put the side saddle on. It makes it a lot easier to get around in, so let's just take one out here. Drop her in. Rack it into the chamber. These are blank dummy rounds I bought, so there's no worries here. So okay, say, boom, you ready? Uh-oh, out of ammo. Boom, there we go. Got another one in there. Bang. Oh, there we go. Bang. And then when that one runs out, rip it off. Grab this one, put it off, one out of your pocket or something, then you have more ammunition. So that's the basic modifications I've done to this. Just added Velcro and cut this down, just a notch. Just enough that it would match up evenly with the action, so it's more like the Remington 870s or the Mossberg 500s or Model 88 from Mossberg as well.